After watching this video, you're gonna know how to take stunning images with your mobile phone, and we're starting right now. Mobile photography and mobile videography may seem unappreciated, so I want to give you this piece of information. Tangerine is a movie that shot on 3 iPhone 5S models. It was one of the first films shot on a smartphone in 2015. The story of a transgender sex worker trying to find the pimp who broke her heart. The 88 minutes of iPhone footage earned over $940,000. Directed by Sean Baker. Let's watch a short part.
Girl, calm the fuck down. It's not that serious. I will go with you under one condition. You must promise me that there's not going to be any drama.
I promise.
Look at me in my eyes and promise.
I promise no drama, Alexandra.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Help me, officer! You didn't have to Chris Brown the bitch.
This is an example that shows us that everything is possible. We literally have everything that we need in the palm of our hands. So with a couple of simple techniques, you will be able to take the shots you never thought is possible. You watching Avi's Colors, consider to subscribe, check out my Instagram to see more work of me, and with that being said, let's get started. We're going to start from the basics, so make sure you stick until the end of the video so you will not miss important information. Tip number 1, as we said, we start from the basic. Clean the lens. Use your t-shirt, use any fabric. I cannot tell you how many times I see people just take out their phone outside of their pocket and start to shoot. Cleaning the lens will give us better sharp images. With that being said, we jump to tip number 2. Use manual focus. Don't trust the autofocus of the camera, because usually the autofocus will try to focus on different subject in the background without too much success. By using manual focus, we decide exactly where the focus is. To use manual focus on your phone is pretty simple. Just tap on your subject and a yellow square will show that indicate where the focus is. As you can see, it can create better depth of field. Control the exposure for better light. It's very simple, just swipe up to make it brighter or swipe down to make it darker. Keep watching to discover soon one of the best mobile photography tips for moving subjects. When you take a photo sometime, the camera can struggle to get the details in the shadows and the highlights. Sometimes it will get the details in the highlights but not in the shadow, and the opposite. And for that we have a pretty nice solution in the iPhone camera that's called HDR. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range, and it helps us to catch the details in the shadow and the highlights in the same time. So how you shoot HDR photos with your iPhone? First we need to activate it. Go to settings, then to camera. If you want the HDR will work automatically for you, make sure the HDR option is on green. That means it will be on permanently and the camera will do the job for you. If you like to control it manually, just like me, leave it off, and when you get to the camera option, you will see in the top HDR. That means that when you press on that, it will be on, and when you press on that back, you can turn it off. I like and prefer to control my camera manually so I can adjust to any situation. Tip number 5, shoot in portrait mode. You can get this smooth buttery effect around your subject, and if you don't like the effect, you can always go to the image and to press edit, and portrait mode, the yellow box in the top, it will revert the image to the original image without the blur. If you want to control the blur, you can always press on the F at the top, and you will see the slider in the bottom to control the depth of the blur. Activate burst mode for action shots. It's pretty hard to capture a kid running or a dog, so for that we have burst mode. It's just like in a professional camera, it just take a lot of pictures really fast, and then you can choose the right picture in the right timing that look exactly how you want without to get blur images. Everything you need to do to activate burst mode, if you have iPhone 11 and above, the only thing you need to do is to press on the shutter speed and slide it to the left. It will start to take the images one after one after one. If you have older versions of the iPhone, you just need to press on the volume up button. If this option doesn't work for you, just go to settings, camera, and activate burst. With the couple of images that you capture, at least one of them will be your perfect image that you want to use. I'm getting thirsty, let's take a small break. Keep your camera steady, especially in low light situation, to get better, sharper images. Now, when we have a sunny day, a bright light, the shutter speed will get open and close pretty quick to not overexpose the image. To prevent it, you can use a tripod or you can use one of those options. You can position your elbows against your body to keep your arms steady. Lean against a wall or a tree. Rest your iPhone on solid surface. Crunch down and rest your iPhone on your knees. Be creative, just make sure that you keep your iPhone steady, especially in low light situation. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, consider to subscribe and I will see you in the next video.